Hey gorgeous people, so today I'm bringing to you another video, and it's just like I've been out and fetched a couple of essential items that I will need for this pregnancy. So I have been to Wilko and I did go to Boots as well, and then just a couple of items that I just want to share with you, basically just to keep the rundown of, so people can see what I'm buying roughly on a daily basis, and how I'm preparing for my baby. So the first thing I bought, I know I showed them in my last video, was like some maxi pads, some maternity towels. And basically what they remind me of is when you were, for men, turn away. For women who are not squeamish about anything about your body, keep listening. So maxi towels. They basically remind me of when you first started your period, when you were about 12, 13, maybe 14 if you were a late starter. I think I was about 11 or 12 when I started mine. They remind me of the sanitary towels your mum used to give you. There was like this big. And they were like the really cheap ones, you know. They were like £1. And that's what maxi towels remind me of. I'm calling them maxi towels. I think I've got that from like the American version. But they're maternity towels. Now, I know I showed you a pack the other day from Mothercare, the ones with the wings on, but I thought to myself after, what about if that's not enough? What about if I end up running out? Should I buy a cheap pack and keep them spare? And then I was in Wilko looking for something else and found that they do some of their own, and they're mom-to-be soft and cushioned maternity towels, and there's 10 in a pack. And these were only £1, and again, it says 2 packs are recommended for your first 2 days, but these are spares to keep aside. But I know where I might use these. And then it just says that they're extra long, thick. They cushion and contour your body, and they're designed for the use in the days after your baby's birth. So I bought those. But what I also bought, now I've heard about some women talk about these, saying get them. And if you don't use them, you won't lose a lot of money, but it's nice to have the alternative. And then, so they're throwaway maternity briefs. Now, some women say have them, other women say don't. I've sort of read to have these, have 1 pack, and have just some very big, cheap pants from like Primark or something, black pants that, you know, if you throw away, it's fine. But it's nice to have the choice there and then. So I've had the size 14 to 16 because I think the 10 to 12 will be a bit too small. And it says they are to fit hips of 40 to 42. Now I was, before my pregnancy, probably would have been the 10 to 12, but I think, you know, my hips have got, well, not my hips, but I've got a little bit bigger in the hip area. So I'm thinking by the time this baby comes, I will be that size. So, and these were £1. They're about £3 in Mothercare, and I went in and they didn't have my size because they had small, medium, large and extra large, and I wanted some medium, but they only had large and extra large. But I saw these for £1 and thought, if they're crap, for £1 you won't lose anything. So what I might do is when I go into hospital, take these, perhaps take these as well, or just take the Mothercare ones, I'm not too sure, and use these together. So then, you know, and use the ones with the wings on my pants so they don't ruin them. But these are basically, it says soft and strong, disposable, designed for comfort and hygiene. They have soft elastics to around your legs and waist, and you use them either before or after your baby's born. It says it's breathable material. They're ideal for use with the maternity towels. And if we open them up, they're all wrapped, but that's what they look like, and they're just like netting. They're like the incontinence pads that we used to have in the hospitals, that you used to put like a pad down, and they were like net panties. So they're a bit like that, but for £1, can you grumble? And then what I also thought, coming up to the run-up where I am getting quite large and my bladder is expanding quite quickly. I mean, I've noticed the last couple of days, if I feel like I need the toilet, I have to go, and I have to go like now. My bladder is full. It feels like I don't feel like it's getting there until it's like to the point of breaking and I need to have a wee. And I had some samples of these, and actually I felt that they were quite nice. They weren't what I always thought, and they were £1.50, which I thought was quite cheap. And they are the Tenor Lady Lights. So I've bought a pack to wear nearer the time, just in case I do have those little mishaps. And maybe once baby's born and bleeding stopped again, just for security, really. Because I understand I'm gonna lose a lot of sense down there, a lot of ability. Things are gonna be stretched to beyond belief, so I understand that. But basically, these are quite discreet ones. It says here that they have a quick dry top sheet, and they have everyday freshness. Yeah, when I tried them on and just used them as a panty liner, I thought that they were actually they were quite nice, quite comfy. They just felt like a panty liner to me. So I've bought some of those. And then I bought these as well. I picked these up in Boots, thinking that maybe these would do when bleeding has subsided quite a bit. However, I've read I can use them for something else, which I might do. And they are the Maternity Ultra Slim Maternity Pads for use before and after your baby. And there's 12 in here, and they were a few pound. I think they were £1 something. And it says, and I've decided after reading this what I'm going to use them for. So it says that they're extra long, but they're ultra thin with wings. They're designed to use both before and after your baby has been born. If you use them before, use them once your waters have broken, and then ideal for use after the birth for up to 6 weeks. They're perfect for night time. They're individually folded and wrapped for discretion. And then what I like about here is another mother has given their advice on the bottom, and it says stock up before your birth. It's one less thing to worry about. I thought once your waters had broken, that was it. I didn't expect the intermittent leaks as me or the baby moved about. So I'll probably use them for that because they're quite absorbent. So I'll probably put those in my hospital bag or keep them aside for if, you know, my waters break, then pop one of these on. But hopefully by that point I will have these, so hopefully that will catch most of that. I know it's not a very pleasant thing to talk about, but we're all women. Another thing that I've been using since discovering I was pregnant, just again because things change down there, and if you've been pregnant you will know. If not, or you're new to it, I'll basically tell you. I find that you have more discharge down below, so I like to feel a bit more fresher than... Not a bit more fresher, but like I like to feel fresh down there. I don't like the feeling of, oh, I don't know how to explain it, but anyways, I like to feel fresh down there. And I've noticed since being pregnant you have more discharge, and that's a normal process in pregnancy. So obviously I wear panty liners every day, and I find that I need to now, but sometimes most mornings after I've been to bed I feel that, you know, needs a bit of a not a clean up, but a bit of a freshen up down there. And I used to use, oh my gosh, I forgot, the Femfresh wipes, but they're quite expensive, and I've actually discovered Wilkinson's do their own intermittent wipes, and there's 20 in a pack, and I think they're about £1 each, and they're actually really nice. I've started using them. They're very soft, you feel very fresh, but almost like deodorized feeling down there. It does say it cleanses and gently deodorizes. It's soft and gentle for everyday use. So again, one of these will be coming in my hospital bag because I think that they will be very useful, especially for after the birth. And one is obviously to go upstairs for use when the pack I've got have run out. And I'm currently using these, and I think for the price, they're amazing. And they don't give me any irritations, but I just use it as in, it's just a quick wipe. I don't get all intimate down there and stuff like that. So the last two things I bought from Boots, well, not Boots. I bought 3 things from Boots. One was the maternity pads. Let me just tilt you up a bit. The other things I bought were, these were from I'm getting confused. So the only thing I bought from Boots was the maternity pads so far, the little slimline ones, and I've bought 2 baby toiletry items. So the other thing I bought, let me just move those out of the way, very irritating. And I bought these from Wilkinson's, and I thought, oh, they're quite good. I'll have those. I obviously have bought the Tommee Tippee nappy bin for in the house, but obviously when I'm out and about I know I need nappy bags. And when we were in Wilko, they had some fragrance ones that was 175 pence, or for £1 they had 300 for like £1. So I thought, yeah, and it said that they were fragranced as well, so I've bought them, and it's a big box. These I'm thinking will last me forever, because I've got some upstairs, and these will go in my nappy changing bag. They're obviously for dirty nappies, and I will also use them for wet, dirty clothes as well to go in. They're just useful. And again, it just said the fresh fragrance will mask any unpleasant smells. Yeah. And they've got tie handles on, which I think are quite, and 300 for £1, I think that's quite a bargain. And then another item, which was the last one I bought from Wilkinson's, was 3 burp cloths for £3, which I thought was quite cheap. And they're very soft. They're basically, are they reversible? Yep, they're reversible. So just plain white burp cloth. Now I like the look of burp cloths for when burping, and then the muslin cloths for any other things out, you know. But I particularly want to use these for feeding, because I think I like how thick they are. I like how they sit on your shoulder. And yeah, £3 for 3. I think I've got 3, 6, 7, 8. I think I've got 8, which is enough, I think. And then when I run out, I'll use muslin cloths. And then the last 2 items I've bought. And I'm expecting a backlash from these, from many mummies who hate this brand. But you know what? My answer to you is going to be, my baby's not been born yet, so I can't say whether it's going to like it or not like it. Obviously, if my baby has a reaction to any of these products, I will stop using them straight away. Also, the way I feel is, they're a company that's been around for years and years and years. They cannot, under government law, produce anything that's harmful to babies, or even to adults, really. And I think a lot of people jump on the bandwagon and can be quite hurtful with what they say, particularly mummies. Like I've noticed, you know, in the media about, you know, breastfeeding versus bottle feeding, some mummies having a go at others for bottle feeding. And I think my answer is, what's it got to do with you? You as a parent do the best for your child that you think that you're going to do. Who is it for anybody else to judge? And the thing is, you don't know the circumstances for that mom, you know. So, yeah, I do think it's a very strange world I'm about to enter, and I don't want to become one of those moms that's very like aggressive with other mothers. I just want to be like laid back and just, you know, whatever happens, happens, take the lead and see how we go and change things. So I have lots of these items upstairs of this brand. I do have some of Mom and Me that I bought on offer, but I've been going for things that are on offer because obviously I'm trying to save as much money and I'm trying to bulk buy as much as I can. These are paid full price for because I didn't realise they did these, and then I saw them in the shop and I was like, oh, I have the wash for that, I want the rest. So it is, dun dun dun, Johnson's. So I'm expecting that it's a chemical bath. How can you put chemicals on your baby's skin? Like I said, looking at it, it doesn't seem like there's actually that much items in here. Yes, they're a little bit perfumed, but they're paraben free, you know. And like I said, I don't think they've been, it says here, trusted from moms for over 100 years. You can't have a company that survives that long if their products are shit and hazardous, I'm afraid. So, but like I said, if it does have any problems with it, we will switch straight away. It is not a problem. But it does say clinical mildness is proven on here. So basically I've got the bedtime bath wash. And then I wanted the bedtime bath lotion, and I've got that. And it just says it helps make babies sleep better because it's got aroma, you know, certain aromas in. And when sniffing it, it doesn't smell like a strong smell. but it just smells, I don't know, nice and calming and fresh. Just put a bit on my hand. It's very, very quick and absorbent, very light. Oh. Yeah, I like the smell of that. I think it's lovely. It smells a bit of lavender, but very light. So I like that. I think it's very lovely. And it just says that they understand the benefits of having a good night's sleep. They've developed a nighttime routine that's clinically proven to help your baby sleep better. So I'm hoping when it's a bit older, we can do bedtime washes. So that would be, you know, bath time, you know, at night with some of this in, and then a bit of body lotion. And I've also bought, now I have bought the normal one of this, and I've heard it's good to use on their hair as well as a natural sort of, to prevent against cradle cap, I think I've read. But also I'm going to use it for baby massaging because I've heard it's very good and it's good for their digestion and circulation. And it's the bedtime oil. So baby bedtime oil. Again, let's just see if we can have a sniff. Can I open it? We can. Can't really smell much with it, but it's got one of those sort of clips. And basically this just says, again, all the same. Each item is dermatologically tested. It says it's ideal for a baby massage, which was what I was going to use it for. It locks in double the amount of moisture. And it says you can use it as well. And then it says just pour a small amount onto your palms and rub your hands together to warm, and then gently apply it onto skin. So yeah, that's... I've got those. So yeah, that was just a quick video just to say what I've bought today. Stay tuned for other things that I buy. I will do a video of my pram when the rest of my pram returns. I've got like half of it. I'm just waiting for the colour pack. And then I'll do another video when the nursery's up and running. I'll probably do, I don't know, 30-week update. I'll probably end up doing what's in my hospital bag. I'll probably do a video talking about my birth and just other little videos along the lines, and then we'll just see how we go. If there's any videos out there that expectant new mums would like me to do in the running up and coming months, let me know and I'll get them done. So yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye.